Hi everybody, this is Morgan here with Positive Approach to Math. We are moving on in our Algebra 1 unit, so we are moving to our functions topic. So functions are going to deal a lot with domain and range and looking at a graph. And so we need to make sure we need to understand our coordinate plane and how to plot points and what are ordered pairs. This is something that we will use in not only this topic, but in many topics to follow. So our first lesson is the coordinate plane, something you may or may not know, or you might just need a refresher with. So it is something you've probably seen before in pre-algebra, so I'm just going to quick go through it just to freshen up. Okay, and if, as always, if you need extra practice, at the end of this video, you will see the U tries, and you can try some on your own. Just a friendly reminder that in every lesson, there is a blank PDF in the details that you can click on to get a copy of this note sheet that you can either download or print. There will be another video linking you to the answers or me breaking down the U tries. So I'm really excited to get started with this next topic. Let's get started. So just a friendly reminder that we have the origin of every graph. So I'm going to quick highlight something for you. What I'm highlighting now is our x-axis, right? And then what I'm going to highlight next is our y-axis. My pen is being weird. And where those two things intersect, that yellow and that green, they intersect at something called the origin. And that's the ordered pair 0, 0. Okay? And so any ordered pair that we see is going to take the format x, comma, y. So we can write any ordered pair as x, comma, y, and we have this ordered pair for everything we need to plot. We write it in that format. X always comes first, and y will always follow second. And just like that, since our x-axis is the horizontal one, we move horizontally first. So we're going to travel left or right first, and then second, we'll travel up or down, our y. Our y is our vertical. So we travel left or right with our x ordered pair. So if I write here x, comma, y, my x tells me, okay, I'm going to travel left or right. My y tells me, okay, I'm going to travel up or down. Okay, the x will travel to the right if it is positive. It will travel to the left if it is negative. It will then, our y travels up if it's positive and down if it's negative. So let me clear our highlighting out and let's talk about these first couple points. So example 1, I'm just sliding down so you can get that whole graph there. I'm going to use this graph, but I know my little blurb, my video there is popping in. So we want to talk about the ordered pair, so I'm going to highlight it so you see which one we're talking about. We're going to do letter A, 4, 7. So we always start at our origin. So I'm going to just take this orange and put a dot at our origin. That's where we're always going to start from our traveling. Now our x is 4. And our y is 7. So what we're going to do is it's positive 4, so we're going to travel to the right 4. And our y is positive 7, so we're going to travel up 7. I always like to think you have to run before you jump. So we have to travel our right or left before we go and jump. Think of the Mario, right? So I'm going to travel from that dot. I'm going to travel right 4. Then I'm going to travel up 7, and I'm going to put a dot and label it A. Okay, and see, you can't see that, so let me scroll down a little. There you go. So hopefully that helps. And I'm going to then clear out. You don't want to actually put those arrows there, but just I wanted to show you. Okay? So our next ordered pair is saying -5, positive 2. So that's telling us we're traveling to the left 5. Whoa. And then we're traveling up 2. So remember, the first value tells you left or right. So starting at that orange origin, we're going to move left 5. And then we're going to go up 2. So I go left, up, put a dot, and we will call that B. Okay? And then last but not least, we have the ordered pair 0, negative 6. So that's telling me I'm not traveling right or left anything. So I'm not going right at all. I'm not going left at all. I'm staying right there at that orange. And then that negative 6 is telling me I'm traveling down 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, here I am. I'm not traveling right or left at all, but now I need to travel down 6 and put a dot. And so that is my third point, which I'm going to label C. Okay? So that is how we plot points. We travel right or left first, and then we're going to travel up or down second. Okay? The next thing I'm going to ask you to do is to be able to identify points. So I did like 3 unique little shapes here, and you might just see letters A, B, C, and being able to pick out the letters. Green firecracker. So I'm going to look for it on my graph here, and I see it. And so now I need to talk about and write the ordered pair. I want to be able to write blank, comma, blank. I want to be able to fill in the X value and the Y value, okay? And so, once again, and I wish I could show you like me pointing, I'm going to start at the origin, and then I'm going to say, okay, how do I get to that green firecracker? So I'm going to travel to the left, 1, 2, okay? And then I need to travel up, 1, 2, 3. So what I did was I traveled left 2, so that gives me the X value, negative 2, and then I traveled up 3, so that gives me the Y value, positive 3. So my ordered pair there should be negative 2, positive 3. Okay? Next, B is a nice heart. So for us to get to that heart, we are going to start at the origin once again. And now in this case, I need to travel. We travel right or left first. So I need to travel to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I get in line, and my thing's a little bit delayed, get in line with that heart. So I traveled right 7. Now I have to go down to get to that heart. 1, 2. So I went down 2. So I see that number is negative 2, right? So my Y value should be negative 2. Okay, so that's going to be the ordered pair 7, negative 2. Okay, and last but not least, we have our triangle. So our triangle is over to the left of 0. So I'm going to count left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I went left 6. So that's going to be negative 6. And then to get to that triangle, what color didn't I use yet? Gray. I have to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I go down 8. So that's going to be negative 8. So we get the ordered pair there, negative 6, negative 8. And hopefully that's writing. Okay, there we go. So that is how we plot points. So looking at some helpful hints, we want to think of Mario. We are going to run right or left first, and then we're going to jump up or down. So we always want to make sure we do our running before we jumping. Our running to the right means we're running in the positive direction. Our running to the left means we're going in the negative direction. Our jumping up means it's a positive number. Our jumping down, diving, I like to say, means it's a negative, okay? So I left you 6 easy peasy problems here. Give them a shot. If you need help or would like to check your work, I have attached in my details below a link going straight to the answer key if you want to breeze through this on your own. I also have a link to a video breaking down those 6 problems for you if you just need a little extra practice or a couple more to follow along with. Great job. I'm really excited to see where we go with our functions topic. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all those good things so I can keep making awesome math videos to help you on your math journey. See you soon.